G'day, today we're just going to take a quick look at the Aspire Atlantis. It's a new Subohm tank. It comes in a box like so. Scratch and check logo on the back. I'm not going to open this box because I do have one here, but basically no instructions because it's very simple to use. You get your tank in there, as you can see, and you can't see it, but in the back there is one spare coil and a little beauty ring of types. So that's it. That's how it comes. But for this video, we'll have a look at mine. So there you have it. It has removable drip tip, adjustable airflow, that's fully wide open, and you just slide it around, a little bit closed, a lot closed, and even a smaller hole. And then back to fully open again. I will say about these tanks, they're definitely made just for straight drawing through to the lungs, not mouth to lungs. If you mouth to lung vape, there is better tanks than these. Any of the standard Aspire Nautiluses or the Kanga Aero tanks are much better than these for mouth to lung. These are designed to draw straight into the lungs and produce oodles of vapour. That being said, you can cut the airflow right down on them and add a pinch, so you can shut this right down to, so you've only just got it cracked, and add a pinch. You could use it as a mouth to lung draw, but like I said, there's better tanks for that that work much better than these for that. That's how I use it, fully open, draw straight to the lungs. Another tip with these is that if you previously did mouth to lung and you're going to start drawing direct to lung, you'll need to, well, I'm sure you will, I did, but you'll need to cut your nicotine content down by a fair bit, because it's a lot stronger just going direct to lung. I went from 12 milligram when I was mouth to lunging, got on these, had to cut it down to 2 milligram, and that's where I'm still at. Been using them for a couple of weeks. What else? Yeah, this one holds 2 mil, which is probably its only drawback. These are always compared to the Kanga sub tank, and there's lots of videos online comparing the two. As you can see, the sub tank's a much bigger unit and it holds 6 mil of juice. Vapour production and performance, really I can't tell the difference there. They're just about identical. Obviously this one's drawback is it holds 2 mil, but this one also looks a lot neater and a lot smaller than the other one, so you know, it's cheaper than the sub tank. Coils are a little bit cheaper, but yeah, you do power through that juice in a few hours, so it's just a matter of what you want. Aesthetics over longevity, because the 6 mil, you know, depending on how heavy you are, will last 3 times as long, funny enough. Anyhow, we'll have a quick look at the coil on this one. It's just like any bottom fill tank. When you're filling it, just unscrews at the bottom. So there's your coil there. These do take their own coil. The standard Nautilus coils and that don't fit them. They are quite a larger unit than the Nautilus BVC coils. They come in 0.5. I think they do come in 0.7 as well, but we just keep the 0.5s because I think that's really what most people want. Of course, you will need a device that will run Subohm tanks as well. A lot of the older sort of 15 watt devices don't run them. You need to check on our webpage if you've got one of our devices. It'll say in the comments whether they do go down to 0.5 ohm. Most of the newer ones we do will run it, but like I said, look in the comments for the particular mod or battery you're using, and it will tell you. They'll either say, most of the older ones say 1 to 3 ohms or something similar, so they won't do it. The newer ones are like 0.5 to whatever, or some are even lower, 0.2. And we do have some more devices landing soon that will also run them. If you happen to own the iStick 20 watt, that does not run it. It only goes down to 1 ohm. We've sold quite a few of them, so it's probably something people will be asking. So to fill them up, it's just the same as any bottom filled tank. Just fill it around the side of the coil, not in the air hole, like so. Screw him back up. He's done. First time fill, most people don't tell you to do this, but it doesn't hurt to put a couple of drops down the centre of your coil if it's a new coil. It's probably not necessary with these as it is with the sub-tank coils, but it doesn't hurt. So a new coil or a brand new tank, put a couple of drops in there and just let it sit for a little bit, because you are running these in higher wattages and you can burn them out if your coil's dry. So we'll put this on a device and just give you a look at the vapour production. I mean, there's hundreds of videos online with people using these in the new Kangaon. I just tend to run them at about 20 watts. Seems to be my sweet spot. But just to give you a look at how it works. Disappeared there for a bit. So they produce oodles of vapour just as much as the sub tanks. But like I said, they're a bit smaller. So that's really about it. It's a pretty simple tank to use. Looks neat. Yeah, and that's it. So thanks for watching.